2016, the best year ever! No, it hasn't been, has it? What's gone wrong with this year? Well, one thing, Nibiru hasn't hit us and is probably unlikely to. I might be wrong. I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I'm pretty sure that a big planet isn't going to come and hit us. So we're all right there, so that's good news, if I'm right. Apart from that, not so much. Who's died this year? Everybody. Pretty much. Andrew Sachs died the other day. That was very sad. David Bowie died at the beginning of the year. That was very sad. And between those two people, about a zillion, billion, trillion famous people, not to mention all the people that have died in wars and conflicts. So quite a lot of people, famous and not famous. Whether you can differentiate, it's all human lives. All lives are equal, but we hear about the people that have died that we know and love from watching the television or listening to their music. A lot of people have died. I could go on listing them, but there's too many other things that have happened. Brexit. Well, that was a good idea. Still, some people still think it's a good idea. I'm not entirely sure what their reasoning is. If anybody wants to comment and give me a good reason for why Brexit is still a good idea and why we should go ahead with it, because I'm still failing to see what advantages it has. Some people are still sticking to that. I mean, you've got to admire them. I'm not admiring them, but you've got to admire them that they keep going against all the odds. It's not going to be great, but people are still sticking to this. Like, why? I don't know. Boris Johnson, what on earth is going on with him? Other things that have happened, obviously, America. What were you thinking, America? I know most of you aren't thinking. No, that's not what I mean. Most of you were not in favour of the Trump. Obviously, he did not win the popular vote, even though he's like, oh, because illegals vote. That's a good impression of him. Yeah, that's ugly. He is ugly. I'm sorry, Trumpy. You're not a great man, are you? Anyway, lots of people voted for him, enough that he's probably going to be president. And there's all this stuff about the Electoral College, that they don't have to vote for him, but they will. Just like Brexit, they will anyway. Even though it's a terrible idea, a lot of people still think it's a great idea. You know, it's a difference of opinion, possibly. It's a big difference of opinion. What else has happened this year? Pretty much that's dominated the headlines. There must be other things that are happening. Basically, climate change, and also Trump involved too in that big old pipeline that's going through the Native American land. That's not good. We should sort that out. I'm being a bit political here probably, aren't I? We should sort that out. I don't know how. Because if Mr. Trump is the president and he's got the right to drill under some other people's land that's not his, and he's going to do it because he's the president, then, you know, if he's just going to steamroller, then whatever. So what's happened this year? There must be something good that's happened. I tell you what, let me know in comments what amazing things have happened this year so we can cheer each other up with there must be something. There must be something. Let me know. Alright then, thanks! Hello! If you've enjoyed this video then please subscribe to my channel. There's also a video that YouTube thinks you might like.